Alright, welcome back to Dragon Ball GT Budokai 1 mod in progress. This is episode 5. It's been a couple weeks since I've done like a full video, but I've done a ton of mods, so I'm super excited to show everything that's been done. I'll take us out of there. Piccolo and Nova on. So, a couple things to start. As you've seen the intro, I've got the models swapped out and stuff. There's still a lot of work to be done on the intro. I actually tried to import the Dragon Ball GT Japanese intro, the Dan. Didn't work. Crashed the game when I first started it. Tried cutting down the length. Oh, I need to stay on topic here. As you can see, that intro is not done. Yeah, so tried the Japanese intro, didn't work, so I'm still working on that. But as you can see here, we've got a couple changes. So we've got this background is temporary, just nice screenshot I like from one of my favorite fights in Dragon Ball GT. The logo with the Goku on the top of the screen, that is actually, oh my god, it's gonna do it again. That is actually from the insert, like when it goes to commercial for an episode. So yeah, let's just get into it now. As you can see, the changes are there, and then boom, there we go. So I need to change the text, but just to walk through each of the things going on here. So there's actually a lot going on here. In terms of the first thing is the music that you're hearing. Fantastic. The music in the press start screen and on this screen, and basically all the music besides the options screen, options like menu, and the in-battle music has now been officially transferred to Janus City, so you can check out the rest of his music on YouTube, Spotify, and whatnot. He is dropping a this style album mixtape. I believe it's called Toonami as well. But yeah, good buddy of mine, he's been helping me out make these tracks. So the tracks that you're hearing, this is not even edited. These are actually in the Budokai game, which is mind-blowing to me. So I had to play around, turn the MP3s into ADX files, find, where these tracks are in the master ADX, and imported them. So that's kind of a new update there. And then what's going on in terms of the sprites that you see. So I've changed Oolong to Baby Vegeta, and I've changed Poir to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then the radar has been changed to a Spirit Bomb, so I can show you you can kind of see the animations there. So, flies out, stops the Spirit Bomb, powers up, Goku throws Spirit Bomb, powers up. So these sprites, one thing I was really excited about, these sprites are actually from Dragon Ball GT Transformation for the Game Boy Advanced. So I've implemented some elements of transformation for the Game Boy Advance and Final Bout for PS1. Yeah, that was kind of fun to combine all of the different console and handheld Dragon Ball GT standalone games. So that's what we got going on there. So if you back out of it, Baby Vegeta will punch that away, like such. So yeah, there you go. So those are the big changes there. Obviously, the background's been changed. The background, like the actual picture of Vegeta and Gohan, that is pending. But the music that you're hearing, the music you're hearing here is by Janus City, who's made the music for all these videos. And then these sprites are from Dragon Ball GT Transformation. So let's get into it. Alright, so not a lot of changes here, although the music, again, by Janus City. So we've got some custom main menu music, and everything's all the same on these. Legend of Hercule, still haven't touched it at all. Yeah, cool, let's go into Duel. Once again, you'll hear another Janus City banger. Perfect. Well, I guess there actually is some things changed there. So, for starters here, first thing changed is just the background, made it more of kind of that Goten shirt color, if you will. Only change there, and then here we go. We're fully in. So a couple exciting changes on this. So the background that you see is actually a background from Dragon Ball GT Final Bout for PS1. So a bit of cross referencing there. And then a big thing here is all the names are finally done. So we got Goku, Pan, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I tried to get the style to match the original Budokai as much as possible as well. So let's go around the league. So we got Vegeta, that did not need changes. Sin/Omega, I only had to do the slash on 2 characters. And have not fixed his Bast Up. Baby Vegeta, so still a little bit of cleaning up to do on his Bast Up in the background, but I have taken off the crazy combination of all the different characters for him. But we do have his name now, Baby Vegeta. Legic, for some reason that's one of those that really excited to get switched over, which makes it feel very legit. Meta Sigma Rildo, so I have settled on Meta Sigma Rildo as opposed to Meta Hyper Rildo or Sigma Rildo. Hercule, no changes. Grade 8 Baby Vegeta. Trunks, no changes. Piccolo, no changes. Then we got Nova. That's another one kind of like Legic that just feels so legit when his name is actually there. SSJ4 Gogeta, didn't bother spelling out Super Saiyan 4 like on the Great Saiyaman because of how much space I had. Ice. Ooh, that one needs cleaned up. Goten. Metarildo. Oob/Majub. 18. 17 should change this to Hellfighter 17, which from the last video confirmed the one without the jacket is HF 17. And then again could add Super 17, but it's just one of those after you do like all the names, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, and then General Rildo. That's everybody. So that is everybody for that. Alright, so a couple things I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all the edit skills music as well. Amazing. Perfect. All the songs that Janus City made are just perfect for each situation. Alright, let's go through these. I don't think there's a lot of changes. But we can see. I think I've already showed basically everybody. Yeah, I think in the last episode we got mostly everybody included. League. Baby Vegeta fixed. I'm pretty sure that was in the last video as well though, so no surprises there. Ooh, interesting. And then yeah, still figuring out how to get this model to load in the game. Good there. No change for Go. Alright, so we do have a change here actually. So Pan's alternate is Super Saiyan Goku Jr. And then for Kid Goku, it's just the Hero's Legacy Goku Jr. And then here's one that I tried. This one did not work. It is possible to do this. This is actually the great Super Saiyan Grade 8 Goku that you saw in the intro, Rock the Dragon intro. But he does not appear in the game. So I actually have seen there's been some awesome mods. People have done the Vegeta Uzaru. So yeah. And also, speaking of Legic, Raditz name, I have the name files for the edit skills are different than the in-game and the dual modes character select. So that's an episode 6 situation. I don't think there's many changes. Actually, I did make a change to Vegeta. I did add in his jacket, but I didn't want to give up his battle damaged, so I kept the Super Saiyan as battle damaged. So you kind of get a selection of all the different Vegetas. That's really basically it. Still need to fix the wings on Nova Shenron. But generally, that is everything. And the music has ended. One thing, I'm not sure if this music loops or if I need to make the track longer. But the songs do end after a while. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into options, and we have not. So, I'm going to turn the music down for this because I don't have custom music for the in-battle music yet, which we are working on. Cool, but let's show you a couple more things, a couple more UI things that are kind of exciting. So let's do, we'll do Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and we'll do Goten. Why not? Alright, so, couple things going on here. It does not look perfect by any means, but so the background, I did have it as a Final Bout background, like character select screen, but it's actually cut into two different files, as you can see. So I need to update the bottom one that has like the rock. But the top screen, the background of Planet Tuffle, that is the literal background for the Planet Tuffle mission in Dragon Ball GT Transformations for the Game Boy Advanced. So I thought that was kind of neat. And then at the top right corner, you can see a little animation going on. I spent way too long doing this and did not have to. Because it almost works, but you know. So basically, this is a boss fight from Dragon Ball GT Transformation for the Game Boy Advance. And it's the big beast that they extract his tooth from. And I believe it's the episodes when Baby's already gone to Earth. And it's the last, it might even be the last or second to last Dragon Ball that they get on their journey in space. So it's two animations. It's the tooth coming out, and then obviously the tooth being in. And the animation is pretty fast. That's because normally it's like Bulma on I think she's on like a jet ski, not jet ski, whatever they're called. She's on a motorcycle machine. And I actually found in Dragon Ball GT, there is actually a GT Bulma on a scooter thing that's very similar that I could use for this, but the sprite isn't. These sprites are from the spritesresource.com. So you can just download like basically 2D sheets of all the character animations for the Game Boy Advance game. So I've added that Goku in there, shooting the Kamehameha. But the animation is really quick. But there is a GT Bulma, and she's on a very similar kind of machine that the original Budokai Bulma is on. So I need to figure out where I can get that extracted. But yeah. But for now, we have Goku blasting out the tooth, which at the time was really exciting. Last couple weeks, getting these sprites in the game, it was pretty cool. All right, and I cannot back out of the game once I pick the characters, so we will load this up.
Evil will be punished.
Voices. That'll be a big update.
Don't make me angry.
Ready?
So, you can see we got Goten's name, and we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Although Super Saiyan 4 Goku I need to clean that up. But the names, so I've basically got all of the names into the game now, which is pretty sweet. I think the only ones I haven't done are General Rildo over Android 16, but the rest of them are all in there. Some of them need cleaning up. Some of them look pretty sweet. And then I'm going to show you all a different animation. Actually, I will show you the Oob one. And Legic, why not? So, for this one, top right corner, we've got Yajirobe. Only thing I ooh, I just realized he's like transparent. I need to fix that. Only real changes here is I drew a mustache on Yajirobe, which I didn't think would work, but it actually did work. Looks like a GT Yajirobe with his mustache. So, yeah, that's the only change there. Very minor, but I thought it was kind of a cool way to make it even more Dragon Ball GT Budokai style. And then I'll showcase the names on this one here. Cool. So we got Oob and Legic, as you can see on their names. Cool. think the names look...
Over here.
I think the names look a little bit better when you change the resolution. But yeah, so there we go. So that is a very brief, also just to keep this video from being an hour and a half long, very brief little update. I probably haven't explained everything as well as I've wanted to, but that is generally what we've changed. We've got the custom in-game music, we've got these little sprites. Obviously the Goku up on the top right-hand corner is made by Scoops. Shout out Scoops. And yeah, so we got custom music, we've got some elements of Dragon Ball GT Transformation and Final Bout added into the game. We're working on the intro. And I've been playing around with some of the story mode models as well. So let's go to Gohan Explodes, and I'll showcase some of the Cell Jr. mods I've done. There they are, Vegeta Juniors, created by Samuel Does Stuff. Amazing.
And the Cell Juniors join in the fight too.
Shading gets messed up on him.
Stop! Stop it! Stop the
Oh,
fighting!
the whole thing is kind of ruined. The shading.
Huh? Was that you?
We'll go ahead and skip that. You can change and customize all these inserts as well. The Gohan Explodes, so you could technically change that to whatever text you want.
I can't hold it back! You guys are dead!
Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes you for whatever reason, if you power up in the battle, it changes that shading issue. In terms of the eyes, if you're wondering what the hell is going on with Goku's eyes, not sure if this is the same situation, but there are instances where the eyes are like specific models. And you have to remove them using like a game utility app. It's a little bit above my skill set. As of right now, I'm still looking into it. But here we go. So we've got Vegeta Jr. Oh, it's a shame the name doesn't look good. And then the little icon there in the middle with 7 Vegeta Juniors left. It would probably be nice to get a different picture. Canonically, someone commented, I can't remember if it was on Twitter, if it was on, or on TikTok or YouTube or anything, but someone commented like, what the hell is this? And obviously I'm not going to be able to make an exact like for like story mode of GT. Maybe I can. Maybe it's possible. To be honest, anything's possible with this game. But the best example is, and I'm going to find his name because I have not done a lot of shout outs, but I have not given this dude a shout out, and he's had some amazing mods for Budokai 1. Very much a pioneer of Budokai modding, if you will. Bear with me, I'm looking this YouTuber up. The Phoenix Mirror. So, the Phoenix Mirror, I'm just going to double check this is the right account as well. I believe it is. Yes, so the Phoenix Mirror has been doing custom story mode videos that are really cool. You should definitely check them out. The _Phoenix_ Mirror. It's been making Budokai 1 mod videos forever now. I've been watching his stuff forever. Really awesome videos. But yeah, he's done like custom story mode missions that look really good. And I've seen some other instances on Discord. Talarth, I believe. I'm so bad with with everyone's code name. Everybody's Budokai code names. Yeah, I think Talarth or something like that has made one where like you green screen the maps and then you can like add in any background that you want. Really cool. So you could theoretically make like through video editing the GT storyline, but in terms of actually getting it in the game, you kind of just got to work as best you can. So the whole point is to be said, the Vegeta Juniors obviously, baby Vegeta never, like, spawned Vegeta Juniors in the story. But there's only so many character slots, and, you know, the Cell Jr. needs to be replaced with something, I guess. So I may as well make it Vegeta Jr. So that was the idea. Yeah, so in terms of commentary, that is basically all I've got. I mean, massive updates. I mean, just the names, a couple of like the PNG stuff, and then obviously the custom music. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not sure if it's gonna be the beginning of this video or the end of this video. Probably should have planned that out. But I'm gonna just do kind of like a showcase of everything going on. And I'll show you all some of the names and stuff, but don't really need commentary for any of that. But it's more so just to explain some of the mods and explain what the mission is, what the idea is. So yeah, a lot more work to do, but I'm pretty excited about this update. Especially, it seems like such a little thing, but especially like the background for these, getting the names and getting the backgrounds make it just feel a lot more like its own thing, its own Dragon Ball GT game. So yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to sign it off here. Enjoy the rest of the video. If you're liking the content, make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll hopefully have a new video out ASAP. So still a lot of, we're kind of getting into the more technical aspect of the Budokai mod now. We've got most of the names, we've got most of the, also like textures. Definitely just make the textures better. There we go. So see what I mean? If you power up, it fixes the shit out. Very strange. I'm gonna get knocked out. I'm playing with one hand, but yeah. So yeah, we'll put in some more updates and stuff like that in this video. We'll have some more updates on the mod soon. But yeah, there we go. There's a little look at what we're working with. Custom music is a big one. I was really pumped about getting into the ADX files and messing around with that. And then yeah, adding these elements of GT transformation for the Game Boy Advance and Final Bout. Pretty exciting. So who knows what else we can do with it. All right. Okay, signing off, and enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Full power.
Don't make me angry.
Are you ready? Start!
Kamehameha! Kamehameha! See what I can do? I may die. Get ready!
Are you ready? Start!
Maseko, ha!